This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay, hi everyone. I think everybody can hear me. Welcome to the second Wild Season podcast. For those of you watching this, this is actually a live stream, but no one's watching it because this is kind of like a dry run. But if it goes well, this will be a regular thing. We're trying. Okay, that was distracting. I have the channels running on the side and they're distracting. So yeah, as I was saying, we're going to try to be on Justin TV, Ustream, YouTube, and Ustream. Did I say that again? But looks like just Ustream is working, and I think I just got Justin TV. But lo and behold, the two bigger ones, Twitch TV and YouTube, are not working. So yeah, there we go. So I wanted to just apologize again. I apologized before in the blog post, but for those of you tuning in for the first time, I've been a little lax on updates because we've been working hard in the game and we didn't really have a community manager. So I finally made time to update you guys and let you know what's been happening. I did a pretty lengthy update last week, just sort of summarizing what I'd be going through this week. Talked about the architectural changes, the new addition to the team, and a little bit about what we're doing as a studio. So yeah, next week will be pretty fun. I'm hoping Kelsey will be joining us, or joining me as my co-host here on the show. And yeah, I guess I'll get started. So I guess the first place to start is I'm going to actually show you guys some actual video of the 2D, 3D differences, and I'll try and overlay it with one of the songs, either spring, summer, or winter. I know we posted the winter one a while back, but thanks for the comments, you guys. We actually sat down with Andre, and he made some changes to it to see if you can see the difference, see if you like it a little bit more. I'll try and play them all in this podcast, and then if you guys can give us your feedback, again, we'll try and fix what you don't like. So yeah, so I'm using this app, Wirecast, so excuse me if things are a little bumpy. I'm trying to figure things out. So let's start with the videos. I don't know if you guys can tell. One second, I think the music's playing. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but definitely the one on the left is the 3D one. It's definitely a lot brighter. The sprites are different sizes. If you look on the right, I felt that the main player looked a little big. And that's not the case on the left-hand side. It seems to be a little smaller. The farm feels a little bit bigger. What do you guys think about the size of the farm, of what you've seen so far? We really tried to go the Friends of Mineral Town approach and give you as big of a farm that we could for you to play around with. Ignore the fields that are kind of next to the buildings. Those are just the dev fields where we're testing out the crop growing mechanics. I will actually give you guys a tour after this. It's just a little hard to know if the music's playing. By the way, I'm sorry about the what are those things called? The Wirecast logo that's coming up. I am using a demo version of the software. The retail version is $500. So unless someone wants to pony that up, we'll be using the free one for the time being, unless we come into money, in which case we'll probably try and get the proper one. Anyways, let's continue on. What's in this video? Okay, so these are just a few videos that I filmed while we were running around in the studio. This is the main player kind of hanging out, building up the farm. The dog is over there. What do you guys think of the dog? I think he's pretty cute. Let's see, here's another one.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And then here's what our inventory currently looks like. I'll let that loop through again. And this is going to be the inventory on the Ouya and the PC version. So again, what do you guys think? Okay, I'm going to try and replay some of the music. I can't hear it, which is weird because I could hear it before. So I'm not sure if it's playing.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay, whatever. I don't really know what's going on with that, so I will try and post links for the music later. That way you guys can hear just that. Okay, so the final part of this very short stream, I thought it'd be longer, but nothing's working, is an actual tour of the farm and the town. I'll give it with some commentary, and then hopefully the uploaded video version of this will be slightly more polished. But yeah, so enjoy. Okay, so this is the farm. Again, as I said, ignore that field. That's a dev field where we're testing out some of the crop mechanics. And this is just a brief tour of the farm. Oh, this is a nice little feature. I like this. We made it so you can run through the grass. I quite like it. I just keep expecting a Pokemon to jump out at me, but there are no Pokemon in this game, or catchable creatures, at least not at this point in time. So as we continue walking around the farm, a little bit of clouds out there, another dev field, just showing the different states of various crops. This is the field long ways horizontally. That's how much space you have to play with. Don't think we go south, more further south than that, do we? That's the well where you can get your water from. That's the highest level of the well. The one that you find when you come to the farm will be considerably more decrepit. So this is the next screen next to your farm. This is the outskirts of the town. Building, tree, another building, some fences, more trees. So the town is actually walled. Oh, that's the pet store, I think. Yes. So the town is actually walled. It's surrounded by this wall. Some of the buildings are outside, some are inside. This is the main area of town. As you can see, it's nicely tiled, some of the buildings. This is the inn. Oops. One of the characters is there. The town is actually not yet finished, so you'll see that there's a lot of aimless space that will be filled up. And some of the buildings are still generic. They're not the actual buildings in the game. We're just using them as placeholders. Oh, this is the restaurant. And that's it for the tour of the town. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm sorry if this is a little choppy again. First time doing a live podcast. Thank God no one's watching. I think I have like 3 viewers. We will announce the next one ahead of time, so you guys can tune in if you want to watch it live. But I thought this time it might be better to not have an audience, especially since I can barely keep up with what's going on in the streaming software. I don't know if I'd be able to handle a barrage of tweets or chat, but now that I've kind of got the idea of it, I've spent the last 2 hours playing with it before doing this podcast. I think I can manage live questions, especially since I'll have Kelsey with me. We'll be able to do and answer, well, maybe answer any questions related to characters and stories. So yeah, we'll see you next week, and next week we'll be talking a little bit more about the story, introducing some new characters. Some of them were brought about by feedback from the community. So even though we've been quiet, we have been reading. So please keep giving us your ideas, your thoughts, your comments, because we have been working on them. We just haven't had the chance to tell you what we've done with them yet. I'm quite a cautious person that way. I don't want to over divulge only to have to back up later. I'd rather take my time, tell you guys when we're ready that it is going to be in the game, rather than tell you, yeah, I think we're going to do that, and then no, we said we were going to do that, but it's not happening, and yeah, so on and so forth. So that's about it. I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to leave a song playing. I don't know if you guys can hear it again, because I can't, but if you can, enjoy.